click on the link, friend would have shared with you, right? And then, you know, it'll come up to this page here.
This is if you only want me.
Right, now you can either scroll down to the bottom of the page and you'll see who sent it to you. But otherwise, you just click on that link and it'll bring you up to this page here, where you can go ahead and then choose what you want to choose. I've got different packages. The first thing you've got to work out is whether you want monthly or annual. And these are all US dollars, so $42.50, $43. And if you get that one, you're going to be capable and able to earn the income. Whereas if you get the $25 one, you're not able to earn the income, right? You're just a customer. And so your options are either monthly or annual. So you just click on which one you want, choose a plan, and then it's pretty simple. Just go ahead, select the country, continue, put your details in, put in a password, some other details here, 12 characters, that's a bit of a trick. Then confirm these agreements, submit, put your credit card details in, and it's all done. And you get this message pop up and it says you'll soon receive an email to create your Nucalm account password. And so sure enough, there's a little bit of a delay before that comes through, so don't panic. And then you get this email from Nucalm. It says welcome to Nucalm, blah blah blah, and set up your password. You click on that and very simple.
Don't worry about this. This is a video of
when you first log in, everybody starts off as a customer. Everybody starts off as a customer. So your back office is going to look like that. If you get paid, you just got to click there where I've got it highlighted in red. And when you click on that, it'll open up this page. And all that you've got to do is tick the two boxes, which is read the terms and conditions, you read and agree to the policies and procedures, and then register as an associate. And when you do that, it comes straight through to here. This page comes up, says congratulations, click here to go to your back office. So when you go to your back office, this is what's going to come up. And then what you need to do is to get your link to share with other people, or you click on this bit here that's highlighted in the red. And what happens when you click there, you're going to go to here, and they've got different ways that you can send it. If you're in, Social X, which we will be, but we're going to use this one here. So you're just going to copy that link, have your username in there. You'll see that as soon as you log in. And that's what you're going to put in your link that you're going to send to them. The Nucalm and Social X income opportunity is unbelievable. I promise you, this is so different to anything I've ever seen in the last 40 years. I had no idea. So I'm going to point a few things out here. We're going to take this slowly so you get an idea of it. It's really, it was completely different than anything I've done in the past. And I've been saying to a few people, I've got to unlearn some of the stuff I've been doing for the last 40 years. Stuart Finger is the CEO and the founder of Social X. He's a great guy. I ended up having a conversation with him on the phone on Monday morning, my time, or Sunday night, his time. And I reached out to one of my upline, Michael Swilling, and the next thing I know, he's got the owner on the call with us. But he's a very intelligent networker with a huge heart to help everybody that gets involved. You want to be able to help everybody. Now, I've always known or believed that you couldn't help everybody, they've got to be able to help themselves. If they're not prepared to help themselves, nothing you can do. Well, they've still got to do a little bit to help themselves, but not that much, to be honest with you. And what we're going to do now is just have a quick listen to Stuart here. This is from the call that I did, part of the call that I did Monday morning my time. It was actually Sunday night, dinner time, their time. They took time out from me.
I hope and pray that you know I'm not the kind of guy that sits in the office. I'm the CEO that sits in the office. I want to be out in the field. I mean, that's why
What he means is he's not the CEO, he's not the kind of guy that sits in the office. He's the CEO, but he's out in the field. You know, he's not in the office.
So if I want a pay raise, you get one, right? Because I got to raise the
He said that a bit wrong.
I mean, it's really exciting the way all this is playing out.
I can't tell you how excited I was when he told me that. That this guy does not get paid from the company. I mean, I was an airline. I've been out here on Richard J's Enterprise 5. Right, the Mediterranean, do cruise on that. But, I remember being told by some of the upline diamonds that we only nice crumbs. Whereas this guy, he's not doing that, right? His sole income source is from the comp plan. And you can see that. As we're going to go through some of this, I think you'll see what's different here. This is totally different. Any other company I've been, sure, we've had other companies where people have been in networks, but then they jump the fence and they become corporate. Totally different. Just have a listen to this, right? This is how it all starts, right? Now, Social X was founded way back in 2015, so it's an established company. The other gentleman that I was talking to is in our upline. He was sharing with me that he'd made over $6 million in the last 10 years that he'd been involved. And that's pretty handy because they only had a handful of health and nutritional products. And I mean, a handful, that's all. And, that helped me to understand that this comp plan definitely works. The fact that you can make that much money, that's huge.
On the very first way we pay out, it's very simple. It's 50% of all of the commission volume the order generates. So when somebody gets it and buys, about 50% is commissionable. And then if you're the one that makes the sale, you get 50% of that. Okay? So it's really that simple. And
let's zip past that. This is what you really need to know.
In 3 monthlies, you're going to get a $50 bonus. That happens when you get 3 on either side. Doesn't matter whether you're on the monthly or the annual, you get that bonus. You're manager 3. The next step is manager 7.
You have 3 people in your team, that's where it starts. Now it's made even easier.
Annually, if you're on this scale, you never have to go to 21 to get 50%. You can go to 7, plus there's a bonus. When you become a manager 7, whichever scale you're on, whichever side, you get a $200 bonus. Depending on whether they buy the monthly or the annual, the minimum you'll make if everybody does the monthly is $325. The max, if everybody buys the annual, is $960. It's usually about $500. There's an average in there.
You did right. That's exactly what happened for me. I mean, the first week I didn't do anything on the first 6 days. And I just wanted to test out and see if I could work this out. And I did. I ended up coming up with a little video, and I believe it's one of the best things I've ever done. But that was finished on the Friday, and then I started sharing this with people on the Saturday. Because I've proven to myself that it had helped me. And anyway, in about a 24-hour period, I ended up putting in 6 people. And that was pretty exciting. And so I'd already started seeing bonuses coming through, like he's talking here. And I didn't understand the comp plan. Then I realised, oh, this is Trent, you better go out there and upgrade. And so I've done that. But I hadn't even looked at the comp plan, when I signed up. I just wanted to see if the product worked because I had a problem. But here I'm just trying to share with you what happens. And so this is assuming that everybody, both you and the new people that are getting in, what we call personal directs, the people that you've introduced, are all buying the $43 monthly. Right? So if you don't buy that one, you end up getting about 25% of the cost of the bank. So it's a little bit more than the $10, but it just makes it easier, $10. Right? So you introduce 3, and then what happens? It's $30 there for the $10 that you're getting back for each of them. And then what will happen? You get a manager 3 rank advancement bonus. That's another $50. So I'm looking at this and thinking, man, I put $43 out and I got $80 back. And I'm thinking, well, one of the goals in network is to get money into your new people's hands when they first get the business as soon as possible. And I'm thinking here, they haven't put much in the first place anyway, and they've really doubled it with just 3 people. And so then I'm thinking, okay, what happens next?
Just ignore that sound. It's a fan in the
cast. Then sure, you end up, if you've got 70 million, then what happens? You're going to have 7 models of 10. But now you're qualified as a manager 7 as well. Well, that's an extra $200. So you've got a total of $320 US for introducing 7. And I'm sitting there thinking, that is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that in any other network, ever. Not even close. I mean, if people get their money back, or maybe even double it, but not 7.5 times for introducing 7 people, give me a break. And then I started to think, okay, well,
how much has actually been invested by the 7 directs? How much money has a team put in? Well, it's pretty simple to work out, really. I could do it in my head. There was 7 lots of 43, 300.
We don't need that. All I really wanted to show you is that do the job, get the money. The best part is there's another part there. That one there where everyone in the team gets paid, you get paid, everyone who makes an order, everyone else gets paid as well. Okay, so it's not like you order and nothing happens. See this here? You're going to go to here because that's where I'm going to put the information. Right, change your life with one app. I'm going to change that. That's not going to be there anymore. Testimonials, all that stuff. So putting your name and email if you wish to. It's entirely up to you if you wish to. You don't have to. But if you do, I can send you newsletters and that sort of stuff. Click the app, right? And that will take you straight to the deal. Straight here to the deal where I've updated that. So you go here now